Hello everybody. So in this video I am going to show you how to monitor the metrics in your virtual machine. So let's take a quick look at what's going on. So here's my Oracle VirtualBox Manager. I believe I'm running version 7 or 8. I don't really know, but yeah, it's up and running. So here what we want to do at this point, I am going to just review a few of these settings here. And so let's say, for example, I want to go ahead and get started with the Server 2022, Microsoft 2022. And it is a demo evaluation version, so it'll be probably running out in a few days. I think it's a 120-day evaluation. Anyway, so if you look here on all of these tabs within the VirtualBox Manager, it gives you a lot of information about whatever server or virtual machine you want to find out information about. So the preview screen will just show the actual machine before it boots up. I'll go back to that soon. But if you look at the details, you see where we have general, the server operating system, 64-bit, the amount of memory, floppy drive. Oh my gosh, no, we don't use floppy drives anymore. Optical hard disk, nesting pages, Hyper-V, power virtualization, video memory, all that fun stuff. Storage, very important to know about. Windows Server VDI, SATA ports, all that fun stuff. Adapter, we're using an Intel Pro 1000, and it's network address translation, USB, everything you need to know about that particular VM. So go to Snapshots tab. If you had a snapshot, it would show up here. Your logs, a lot of stuff in the logs. So remember how I am very adamant about looking at those log files. So this is where you will find information about the server logs. It even says VBbox log, right? This is Windows 11. Oh, this is actually the host information here. It's not the VM information. This is information about the actual host. And so if you want to know more information about your host machine, and you could actually go here and look at all these settings here. If you're running into any quirky problems, you could troubleshoot it from this point right here. All right, and when you resource use, now this is going to be a cool little area to know about, because we are going to monitor our virtual machine usage, and anything that appears in our machine and on these menus here will give us a little insight about how our virtual machine is running. You can see here it says guest and VMM, right? So let's go ahead and power up this server. So we'll click on start, and we'll get it running. Now I really don't have to log in. You see it says powering up. That's fine. So it'll take a few minutes to get running here. Now if I had a real fast machine, it would run really fast, but it takes a minute to power up. That's fine. So here we are. We are ready to log in now, and I will just go ahead and do that. Hopefully I remember the password. Oh, I knew I was going to do that. Let me put the right password. Alright, so now we're logging in. So now let's go ahead and bring back our metrics as we are logging in. See if anything changes now. The one thing that does concern me is, for some reason, it's not showing the RAM. I am logging in, so it should be showing. Extensions. If you want to install extensions, you could do that as well. cloud. We're not hooked up to the cloud yet. Resources. Here we go. CPU load. Kernel information, 44%. Okay, this is a good metric to be aware of. Host RAM. Wow, host RAM is really using quite a bit of memory here. And it's happening in real time, so you could see what's going on your virtual machine. And there it is, the name server 2022 CPU, which is the guest. That is a guest machine. 36% of the CPU is being used by the guest. CPU VMM virtual machine manager, that's of course the host. 68%. Columns, what are we going to do with that? Not much, but I'll just show you some of the features there.